At the start of the LEAP programme in 2015, children living in the LEAP area of Lambeth were less likely to achieve the expected level of development for communication and language by the end of the reception year than those living in other parts of the borough. To narrow this inequality gap, we created a tailored package of programmes for early years settings and parents and carers to support their skills, knowledge and understanding of developing children's communication and language. Our early years settings package consisted of a range of programmes which upskilled the workforce and supported them to provide language-rich environments both indoors and outdoors.
So you've got real, you've got natural thinkers, and we're doing the Evelina, and I think they're just a really tidy package which is really going to improve the language outcomes and therefore the future literacy outcomes for the children that are attending homeward.
For parents and carers, we provided programmes to support quality home learning environments. We identified a gap in the provision of support for babies, which led us to develop our own programme informed by Making It Real, supporting babies' next steps. We also ran baby chatter time sessions. These programmes provided a comprehensive pathway for a universal, targeted and specialist approach. We understood the importance of regular screening in early years settings to ensure that difficulties are identified, picked up early and support is provided in a timely way. Early years practitioners receive training by skilled clinicians on how to use the WellCom assessment tool. We also recognise the importance of clear and consistent messaging for families and practitioners on best practice. Early years settings faced many challenges and we tried to relieve stress and pressure by offering training at different times of the day and at weekends, in-house and at central locations, streamlining monitoring and data collection forms, ensuring consistent individualised and bespoke support and coaching. LEAP's communication and language development services are helping parents to feel more knowledgeable and confident in supporting their children, and there is evidence that indicates that these programmes are particularly beneficial to parents with English as an additional language.
A walk is not just a walk anymore. A walk is noticing everything on the way to where we need to go. The simple things as the numbers on a bus, the colours of the cars, how many steps he stepped on.
Like listening to sounds outside rather than just kind of the noise of everybody talking inside, I think has helped him explore his language a bit better. And my girls have become more confident in speech, I find.
How to support her next steps into literacy and her socializing.
It's given me the confidence. My partner as well, I've communicated everything I've been taught here, which is obviously helpful for us both at home.
Before I didn't know that singing, even the rhymes, can be very effective for kids.
We read more and I sing more and dance more. I'm not really the one to sing nursery rhymes and do a silly dance, but now I do.
So practitioners told us that taking part in LEAP's programmes had led to all sorts of changes in their practice. So that included the quality of their day-to-day interactions to support children with their speech and language development, improvements in the outdoor spaces and activities that they offered in their settings. They also told us that it led to improvements in their ability to identify children who needed extra support around speech and language, and then how they supported those same children, including making referrals to specialist support if they needed to.
Across the board, practitioners felt that receiving one-on-one personalised support in their setting was key to improving their practice. They told us that learning about new tools or activities in their specific context with their children was far more effective than learning about it in the abstract. Crucially, the long-term nature of support enabled practitioners to get to know LEAP staff, building a trusting relationship over time, allowing for behaviour change.
So integrating communication and language approaches into community engagement activities has been really helpful for engaging more parents in language-rich environments.
We know that practitioners working together around a common goal can provide motivation. It can also provide a whole settings approach which can be embedded and sustained over time. Our research has shown that leadership at all levels is important to develop workforce skills and confidence. This includes strong leadership within early years settings, and across the early years sector to provide a framework for joined-up approaches.
We believe that a strategic vision and a strong commitment to the importance of this work and the difference that it makes to children and families must remain front and centre. Improving communication and language skills cannot be achieved by short-term ad hoc approaches, which tend to be considered add-ons. Investment in the early years workforce is needed now more than ever to support children to develop these fundamental and lifelong skills.